I'm glad to be here. Glad to provide some advice and some info and really learn from the other experts on this panel.
Yeah, likewise. Really excited to have you in here, Musa. Finally, up at the last corner, we got Mr. Brady Madden, Evergreen Digital. Can you tell us more about you, sir?
Yeah, for sure. Well, thanks for having me. Similar to the other guys, focused on the search engine optimization side of the cannabis space. I also spent, lots of time in, different industries and things like that. I mostly started in the wellness and nutrition space, selling like vitamin supplements and, all sorts of like wellness programs and things like that. I transitioned into a digital agency where I worked for a number of different companies, both locally and B2B. Definitely spent a lot of time on the B2B side of things, working with like niche operators and things like that. And I do a lot of that in the cannabis space today, working with like niche type of companies operating on the B2B side of things, as well as dispensaries that are focused on the retail space. But really, cutting my teeth on those other industries and becoming, I like to call like a T-shaped marketer, being able to, fully understand all the digital avenues and digital channels and how they work together and, what makes sense in what situation, but then being able to go deep on the SEO side of things. And so I've really spent a lot of time understanding algorithm updates and just various things that need to happen in order to, make a website be able to rank well with Google, especially in the cannabis space, given all the regulations and just all the various hoops and things like that this industry has to jump through that most others don't. And so my company does that. We focus on, again, search, mainly the search space. Obviously, that's starting to get into the AI space and things like that too. I'm sure that'll come up at some point, but that's where my focus is, and really just building websites that can last without me. I think that's the biggest thing, and one of the reasons why I call my business Evergreen is it's not just about creating evergreen content, but it's about creating an evergreen website that even if a client were to not be with me anymore or anything like that, that website is going to continue to maintain, and it's going to continue to grow, and it's going to continue to flourish, whether somebody's working on it or not. But obviously, we know that there's a lot to it, and there's a lot that goes into it. So excited to be on this panel, and like Musa said, learn from some of the other experts we got on here. So
yeah, absolutely. You just made a couple really great points. One about the empowering dispensaries to own their assets. I think it's a huge aspect that a lot of people kind of pass up on, and also the fact that the cannabis industry is just different. There's a lot of restrictions, and it's really one of the big reasons why SEO is so important for cannabis brands in 2025.